Guys, there is a leaked plot online of Shrek 5. I want to talk about this brand new leak of a new plot for the movie and how they might be bringing back one of my favorite movie villains of all time, Lord Farquaad, played by the amazing John Lithgow. A lot of people think that the original teaser trailer for Shrek 5 that was showed off a little while ago was pretty negative, to say the least. A lot of people hated the new designs of Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey, and a lot of people actually were starting to predict what the plot of this movie might be. And interestingly, that's led to the movie now being delayed twice. So something is definitely going on here. We also know that Eddie Murphy is currently recording voice lines for a Donkey movie, which is going to be a solo spin-off Donkey movie, which I think is really exciting. But overall, Shrek 5 is proving not to necessarily be the exciting reveal that everyone thought it was going to be. It might not be as straightforward as just bringing back a classic icon, and maybe there is trouble afoot. What's up guys, Mike here, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more dumb stuff that I think is cool. Let's do it. Okay, so I was actually more on the positive side of the Shrek 5 teaser trailer. I mean, a lot of people thought it just looked terrible, but I thought it looked fine. Of course, the teaser trailer did feature a teenage daughter of Shrek, who I believe is going to be voiced by Zendaya, and from there, people just started kind of guessing what the plot of the movie was going to be. A lot of people just started speculating that the plot was going to be a very predictable like father-daughter movie about how like Shrek's daughter wanted to go and do her own thing and Shrek was struggling to let her be free, and that it was kind of just going to be a little bit generic. Now, Shrek 5 has been delayed till June 2027. Let's have a little bit of a read of this. It was previously slated for December 2026. This is the second delay for the film, which was originally planned to be a summer 2026 release. Universal and DreamWorks have not provided an official reason for the delay, but reasons speculated online include avoiding competition with other December 26 releases like Avengers Doomsday, negative fan reactions to the earlier character designs, or a potential rewrite of the plot. And I think that's kind of where we get to this leak. Like, I think the creators realized that the plot that they had written and maybe even started doing voice lines for was too predictable, too generic, and people already knew what was going to happen. They weren't surprising people. Now, there is no validity necessarily to this leak, but I think it is fun to speculate on it. Here's what it says. In Shrek 5, when the group enters the real world and gets stuck there, they come across Lord Farquaad, who now runs a Shrek-themed amusement park like Universal Studios. Actually quite like this idea. I'm just going to say it. And this is why I really like it, more than this father-daughter plot that is allegedly what was originally written for this movie. I mean, they had already started recording voice lines for this movie. They have Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, possibly Antonio Banderas, and those people are expensive. This is an expensive movie. So then to rewrite the whole movie and have to get all these people to re-record their lines, that is also a really, really expensive undertaking, okay? But maybe with a franchise like Shrek, which is so well known, so nostalgic to people like me, maybe it's worth that investment to make a movie better. What I like most about it is just bringing back Lord Farquaad. I mean, this guy is the most underutilized villain in cinema. He appeared in Shrek 1, he didn't appear again. And I guess that's because he ended up being eaten by the dragon, but this guy was the perfect balance of like taking himself way too seriously, but just being a hilarious character. That is made even better by John Lithgow's unbelievable and hilarious performance as this character with some of the best lines ever.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
He's currently hard at work playing Dumbledore in the upcoming HBO Harry Potter TV series, which is also pretty cool, but man, I would absolutely love to see him back. As for the other plot detail about the gang going into the real world and Lord Farquaad being there, like running a theme park about Shrek, this is where it kind of gets interesting. Because when they say the real world, I don't think that means they're going to go into like live action, sort of in, I guess, like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer goes into that 3D world and ends up in our world, and it's this really creepy, weird art style that's very uncanny valley. And I also don't think it's going to be like Space Jam or Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, I don't think it's like that. I think it's going to be an animated real world. And I actually quite like that idea that they go into an alternate world and can't find their way back. I mean, I guess there is the question of like how Lord Farquaad came to be in this world after he was eaten by the dragon, but to be honest, like, I'm not super fussed about that. Just say it's magic or something like that.
Whenever you notice something like that, A wizard did it.
I see, all right.
Hey guys, super quick interruption that most people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. I'm trying to build something here, and every day I'm getting a flow in of new subscribers, which is awesome to see. If you like my videos and you've watched a couple but haven't subscribed yet, I talk all about like 90s, 2000s, nostalgic, Gen Z, millennial, nerdy pop culture, and if you like that stuff, I'd love for you to check out some of my other vids. It'd mean the world to me if you'd subscribe and check out some of my other ones. So yeah, thanks so much, and let's get back to it. The other reason I think it really works is because at the core of at least the original Shrek, and I think it started losing its way a little bit when it became really franchisey, especially with Shrek Forever After, but like at the core of Shrek was rebellion and subversion of the norm. Okay, it was subversion, especially of Disney. The founder of DreamWorks was a former Disney staffer who left like over creative differences and wanted to almost stick it to Disney. In fact, there's a reason Lord Farquaad's name is Lord Farquaad, and you can read about that yourselves. But even like the sending up of fairy tale characters and the use of like happily ever after and, you know, ogres falling in love and subverting expectations of what movies like this should be, what fairy tales should be, what Disney movies should be like. That's what Shrek was all about. That's what DreamWorks was originally all about. And I think having Lord Farquaad in the real world running a Shrek-themed amusement park really sends up Disney kind of like being a conglomerate, owning everything, having all these theme parks, printing money, and I would love to see a bunch of subversion like that. I mean, not to bring up The Simpsons again, but something like The Simpsons episode Itchy and Scratchy Land is really poking fun of Disneyland, and there's a lot of great satire there that can be done, and I think Shrek can work with it. Like, I know it at its core, it's, I guess, a kid's animation family film, but the humor of Shrek, whether you like it or not, it is very, very sophisticated. The writing is very, very strong. It is a very funny movie. Like, it is a genuinely funny, laugh out loud movie with some fantastic writing. And I think that Shrek can manage this kind of fourth wall breaking into an alternate universe or the real world kind of vibe and coming face to face with Lord Farquaad again. Like, overall, like, I really like this idea. I think that it's much stronger than this other more generic thing because, again, generic is not what Shrek was ever about. Shrek was always about not doing generic and subverting what people wanted it to be, which is why I think it needs to be this idea, not this one. That's pretty much where I sit. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Now I would love to hear your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think this alternate universe Shrek theme park with Lord Farquaad idea is good, or would you rather they do something a bit more generic? I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. And what's your favorite Shrek movie? I think mine is Shrek 2, actually. I think that, I don't know, it's so hard to tell. Like, the first one is so iconic, but I don't know, they're both pretty good, funny movies. 3 and 4 I could take or leave. And I guess also, are you excited about Shrek 5? I mean, that's kind of the most important question of all of them. If you like this video, I'd love for you to check out some of my other ones. YouTube thinks you might like this one, but there's a whole playlist of just videos like this that you can watch right here. I won't stop you. But that's pretty much it from me. My name's InReady Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind, and I'll catch you later.